All right, we're gonna check out this deleted video real quick. It's called I'm Sick of the Game, Pick Me Head Ass. Let's see what deleted got for the game, man.
But all right, game, I'm gonna just get straight to it. Normally I save this for the outro, but we just gonna get right into it. And don't start backpedaling halfway through this like you always do. You are the final boss of Daddy Issue, a grown-ass man in his 40s, still auditioning for male approval. Every era you latch onto a new guy, swear loyalty, glaze him to death, then crash out the second they stop feeding your ego. Dr. Dre didn't abandon you, he outgrew you. And
that's interesting, yo. That is definitely a good point. He does latch on to people, and in a minute it seems like they no longer feeding his ego, like he's just gone. But this is part of what we talked about in the video, how this man always has this like main character syndrome where he just has to be the main character in every situation. It's like he needs constant validation for you to tell him that. And this is where I feel like a lot of these connections he has, they go bad. They end up going sour.
Haunting your spirit ever since. You don't stand on principles, you stand on whoever's giving you validation that week. Get up. You're not loyal. You're a pick me with bars. You fucking pick me.
Yeah, I know that's one of my favorite sounds now, right? That fire! I know I'm supposed to add it to the to the soundboard, but yeah, I got you. I'm gonna add it on. It said he done rap Jasleen. Yo, y'all crazy, man.
You don't move with integrity, you move with attachment issues. You want to be independent so bad, but keep begging another grown-ass man to tuck you in at night. You flex the gifts, the favors, then cry I never asked for it once the relationship goes left. And that's not gangster, that's not G shit. That's toxic ex behavior. You don't want respect, you want to be chosen. You want to be picked. You want to be chosen by Dr. Dre. You want to be chosen by Ye. Chosen by whoever's name you're screaming this album cycle. Get up! You want to be chosen by the West Coast. You want to be chosen by LA. You want to be chosen by Compton. You're a fucking pick me.
Golly, yo. Like, god damn. It's just the beginning, man. Golly, man. Listen, I ain't hear no lies told. This is the energy that the game has been given. The game has been given this pick-me energy for a very long time, man. Even if you go back to the G-Unit. Listen, and it's crazy because after I made that video and I was talking about the G-Unit and I was talking about, I went back and listened to some shit while I was at the gym. And it's like, yo, he really fucked up a good thing. Like, if you really put this shit together, he really up a good thing, man. Y'all realize how big the game could have been had he just played his position? It's crazy, man. But golly, man.
And when nobody picks you, you rewrite history. You play victim. You get loud. You start beefing with ghosts, with legends, and people who will never respond to you. You don't beef for competition. You beef for attention. You are an attention whore. You're an attention whore. I'm gonna have to blur that out too because YouTube be hating on me, but you are a whore. I want you to use your fucking imagination. I'm saying a whore. It rhymes with chores, but with a W. You don't argue from confidence. You argue from abandonment trauma. Whole ass career, you're just yelling, look at me. Pick me. Look at me. I'm over here. While pretending you don't care. You're not misunderstood. You're not underrated. You just never healed. And the people, the audience, the world have been paying for it ever since. But nah, this is about ego collapse because the game's whole career, I'm talking his whole ass legacy, is a grown ass man still waiting for Dr. Dre to pat him on the head and say, you a good son. You did good. Good boy. And as soon as Dre stopped doing that shit, that's when everything went left. Let's peel it all the way back. Even though this isn't one of those deep dives, we're gonna peel it back. You feel me? We're gonna do a quick run. We're gonna do a quickie. Just like the game and Dr. Dre's relationship, a quickie. However, the game is just not over it. He raps like Dr. Dre still owes him child support. It's insane. If you really want to take it all the way back, I mean, before the albums, before the gangster mythology, before the red rose and white ceilings.
Red rose, white ceiling.
Red rose, white ceilings.
Red rose, white ceiling.
There was a male exotic club started by the game's mom, and the game danced there.
Here we go.
Allegedly.
People beef with you. They always bring up that one picture of the exotic dancing picture.
Right. There's no picture of me exotic dancing, which is crazy.
So you're saying that picture is fake?
Man, you see.
Hey.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
I remember seeing this, not gonna lie, I remember seeing this back when they was doing the G Unit mixtapes, right? And 50 and them was going at the game. I remember this being the cover of the mixtape. I don't know if y'all remember. I remember seeing it, but this you gotta remember is way like before the AI stuff, but it wasn't unknown for somebody to Photoshop your shit, right? Your shit can still get Photoshopped. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it, I felt like it was Photoshopped. So I don't know if this picture is real, but I don't know. I don't know if this side by side is like a photo of the original versus, I don't know, man. I don't know, man, but either way, golly.
Hey, yo, what the?
This is the one thing. This was like kryptonite for the game, right? Every time they used to talk shit and they couldn't get like the upper hand, this is what they went to. They always talked about this. Now, I did see a video, and if I could find it, I'll play it on this stream, but I did see a video where I think it was his uncle, somebody, talking about it and saying that he did kind of work at the clubs. I don't know, man, but we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
In that fucking picture, man, that shit is somebody put my fucking head on a stripper's body, bro. Like, and I want to say it was 50, bro. But like, what?
I met Lynette, who is probably the sweetest woman on the planet. I met her.
Oh, see, I ain't even have to find it. Shout out to the leader. He already had it. He already got it in here. Dang, here we go. This is it right here.
And we hooked up and exchanged numbers, and we've pretty much been together ever since then. And Jason, who is also known as The Game, was about 9 years old. Me and Game's mom, we started a male exotic club. Jason. Jason danced there maybe twice, and 50 Cent will not let him forget it.
He said he danced there twice. Maybe twice. But for sure, once. That's all it take, dog.
Oh my God.
That's all it take, bruh. That's all it take. Hey.
And somehow, somebody got pictures of him dancing in that club with his G-string on, and boy.
Not the G-string. Fuck.
Hey, yo, what the?
Chill! Watch out.
Not the G-string, bro. Golly, bro. There's nothing you can do to out gangster a G-string, dog. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't care if you got an AK-47 in your hand. If you got on a G-string, niggas not fucking with this. Not gonna help, bro. Nigga, I don't care if you got a bazooka. You got a G-string on. Not helping. What the fuck? Can you imagine nigga with a Tommy gun, AK-47, but he got a G-string on? You gonna be like, you know what, nigga? Just shoot me, because at this point, I don't think bullets coming out that gun anyway, nigga. Imagine a nigga threatening your life with a G-string on.
How?
That's a crazy scenario I don't want anybody to go through. Golly, man. Imagine that shit. Imagine you get G-checked, like somebody pocket tap your ass. Nigga got on a whole G-string, nigga. What do you do? What do you do at that point? You take your chances with the gun, right? You just be like, ain't no way this gun real, nigga. This shit ain't got no bullets in that bitch. Oh my God. They said those places were big in the 90s and 2000s. Male reviews were everywhere. I would not know. I can't confirm. I don't know. Got a drone and a G-string. Nigga got a nuclear strike ready to go with one button, but the nigga got a G-string on. That shit just negated. There's no way you could look tough with a G-string on, bruh. After that, nobody cares about what you do after that, my nigga. You could go get in 5 fades back to back with Nike Tech in all different colors for every fight. Nobody cares because they gonna remember that night you had on a G-string. Come on. I ain't gonna lie. If it's true, right? Because I don't know if it's true. It could still be false. But this man don't sound like he lying. But all I'm saying is I think he would have been better off he owned it, right? Imagine he just came in and he was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I danced over there. I was trying to make my bread. Shit, you know, it is what it is. I danced for the ladies. I was trying to make my bread. Around that time, I was hustling. People would be like, all right, we feel that. But saying you did it and then people got all these conflicting stories, I don't know. That's crazy. Let's go back a little bit for the people that just got here, because I know y'all just walked in and y'all hear us talking about G-strings and shit. There's a reason why, okay? Golly, man.
I met Lynette, who is probably the sweetest woman on the planet. I met her and we hooked up and exchanged numbers, and we've pretty much been together ever since then. And Jason, who is also known as The Game, was about 9 years old. Me and Game's mom, we started a male exotic club. Jason danced there maybe twice, and 50 Cent will not let him forget it. And somehow, somebody got pictures of him dancing in that club with his G-string on, and boy, boy, boy. Whether he likes it or not, I'll tell him the truth.
It's not really a rumor. To be honest with you, it's really not a rumor. Multiple people have confirmed it. There's pictures. We're gonna still say allegedly though, because people like to sue. And listen, I ain't trying to slut shame. I don't care about stripping. Do you get your money? But the issue is rewriting your origin story every 5 years, depending on who you're trying to intimidate. Yep. Because the same guy crying on reality TV.
Well, you know, me and Arena went out, and I mean,
this I remember. Y'all remember this? I don't know if y'all remember this, but this I remember. He was actually on this show. And I don't know if he lied about being on this show originally, but I don't know. I don't know if he lied about it originally, but there's video proof of it.
We had a date. I mean, I had the most fun that I've ever had in my life. She's beautiful, everything that you can want in a woman, but my heart is with Sadida, so that's...
So you say stay together. Arena, sorry.
I hope this experience would teach JT a lesson, so I've had to change of heart.
All right, JT, you're not getting what you need out of the relationship, so hopefully there's somebody else that's out there that's going to fulfill your needs in a better situation for you.
Who was broke, no core, switching personalities on camera, crying because the breezy left him. That's the same guy now saying nobody from Compton can touch me.
$1,000 for every couple. We saw that, right?
Right.
I'm like, $1,000, 500. Cool, let's do it. And that was my first brush with like, this is really like a show for show, right? So what happened was you don't get to choose the outcome.
Right.
Then we had to come back and they...
Bro, what the... I don't know why this shit is so funny to me, bro. This shit is so funny to me, bro. Oh, man, I love a good edit, bro. I fucking love a good edit, man.
They made a decision. And when I saw my card, I was like, why I gotta get dumped? You know, after the show, like me and my girl, at that time, we were locked in. So we drove right back home and we had our little check.
Fast forward, The Game gets his big break. He putting the West Coast on. You know, the West Coast was kind of like, it was silent for a while as far as mainstream goes. Dr. Dre and Aftermath, G-Unit, 50 Cent gives him the cosign. He actually pushes his own album back and helps write records with The Game. Puts him on the biggest stage possible. And what does Game do? He disrespects.
So I want to go back. So you wrote Higher, The Game Higher.
You wrote 6 songs off that album. Higher, This Is How We Do.
I'm automatically thinking,
Hate It or Love It.
This Is How We Do, but his verse was on that. So when you see the writing credits, you think it's his verse. Or Hate It or Love It, you see the writing credits, you think it's his verse.
Yeah. What else?
They say all kind of stuff about, like, he said he wrote What Up Gangsta.
What Up Gangsta,
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. He wasn't even around when we did that. Like that.
What Up Gangsta? Bro, that's crazy. You saying you wrote What Up Gangsta is crazy. Saying you wrote What Up Gangsta after 50 wrote all these other, that's kind of wild, bro.
That was before you even came into the picture. Like, that's Get Rich or Die Trying. He didn't even...
Come into after that.
Yeah, we didn't even know who he was till after. But there's a point where desperation where you say anything.
Say one thing nice about 50 Cent.
Sometimes you need loose change.
Yo, see this shit? The nigga 50 Cent is the real Mr. Potato Head. Look at the nigga teeth though, man. Yeah, perfect size for Lloyd Banks fit in his mouth, cause you know they suck each other's dicks all day, man. Fuck ass niggas.
Niggas are niggas are. Nigga just keep fucking with me because he want me to stick my dick in his mouth.
Whoa. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Hey, yo, what the? Come on, brother. Too much, man. Like, we let the first few pass, but come on, dog.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, nigga, because you a faggot, nigga. Let Lloyd Banks stick his dick in your mouth, nigga. Let Yayo stick his dick in your mouth. You stick your dick in Buck's mouth, nigga, since y'all all faggots.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, what the? I like but I don't like
Make shock statements, public mouth, no loyalty. 50 literally warned people years ago. He said Game says things for attention, then pretends he never said them. And guess what? That pattern never stopped. It hasn't. It has not stopped. The only difference today is the Game peaked at one point and he spent the rest of his career explaining it, having to explain how he peaked, why he peaked, and trying to convince everybody else to believe in him. He doesn't age like wine, he aged like milk with bars. It's just spoiled. And it don't give you that kind of stank face. You're not like, hey, this hard. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? Every verse sounds like, I remember when I mattered. Like, okay. The same flexes, same anger, new year. He's a Groundhog Day ass rapper. Pops up out of nowhere and just complains and then he dips.
Red Rose, white ceiling.
But 50 literally warned people years ago. He said Game says things for attention, and then he pretends he never said them. One era it's fuck 50 Cent. The next era it's let's reunite. One era.
Damn, man. That is so true, man. Like, you could finally find so many clips of him wanting to reunite with 50 Cent, and then other clips of him saying fuck 50 Cent. Like, there's a lot of flip-flopping when it comes to the Game and the shit he does.
He's like, I'd never diss Eminem. And then the next is a 10-minute diss track. One era, it's Dr. Dre is everything to me. And then the next, he says Kanye did more for me in 2 weeks than Dre did my whole entire career.
My issue with Game is I don't know what happened with him, period.
After he felt so hurt, he really looked up to you.
How could you have an assessment on a person who was flip-flopped their entire career?
50 is, I always respected that pen and his melodies and everything that he do, and it was a force of nature.
Because 50 can't rap. 50 is not a better writer than me. Not a better lyricist. You know what I'm saying?
I watched him go one way. He almost bipolar.
In hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with, including myself, man. Eminem is like the most lyrically insane.
I used to think Eminem was better than me. He's not.
If you watch it, like the way he does things, like he'll do it like he's extremely emotional, then it goes to extremely aggressive.
He reminds me of another backpedaling ass rapper.
I had some fake morals.
You see the issue, right? Every time this dude feels ignored, his story changes. And here's where Kendrick comes in. Because Kendrick didn't just come up. Kendrick came up the right way. Disciplined, quiet, consistent, no drama, no shock interviews. And the worst of all, Dr. Dre chose him. Not as a sidekick, not as a feature, but as the next voice of the West Coast, who happens to be from Compton as well. And that right there, that's the wound, because the Game believed genuinely that he was supposed to be that guy forever. So
that is true. When the Game was with Dr. Dre, and he wanted to be like the protege of Dr. Dre forever. Like, he wanted to be that guy that Dr. Dre brought up, and he wanted to be the face of the West completely. And this is why he ended up ultimately fucking himself over, because he just had to be the main character. So he fucked up everybody, fucked up all them relationships that he had when he was there, all the people that brought him up. And I would continue to say this shit. I know I said this in the last video, but he owes fucking 50 Cent. An East Coast nigga put him on. As a West Coast nigga, you gotta continuously go out knowing that an East Coast nigga put you on. And that was 50 Cent. Without 50 Cent, the Game doesn't have what he has right now. That's just keeping it real. Without him, who is the Game?
What does he do? He rewrites history. He starts saying, I wanted to sign Kendrick when he was K-Dot.
Across the street and around the corner from each other. But you know, I gang bang hard, and Dot, you know, he non-affiliated, but he Compton, and he ain't no punk either. Right. So and everybody from the hood that don't bang still is from the hood.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like he got that, but I always knew. So in the beginning, I would be going in the beginning of my career. I'd be going by Top Dog's house, and just helping him with J-Rock stuff and lending my 2 cents, since I was a little bit ahead of the curve than from where they were. And I was always asking Top, I was like, yo, let me get
you know, let me get that. He was like, no. And so he knew what he was. I knew what he was.
He says I begged Top Dog for him. He says I showed Kendrick how to do this shit. But the problem is receipts exist. K-Dot actually has lyrics from 2009 saying someone told him Game didn't like his tape.
Went to the barbershop to show up my skills. Mike and Jaime and some other cat said I was real. Jaime was Gang's barber. The other cat made a statement saying that Gang was his partner. So I gave him my tape. Said he played it for him, hoping that I get my big break, but never got a response. Anyway.
Hey, y'all already.
Hey. Hey, man. Yo, listen, man. This is when you on the internet and you go just find shit. You can just find shit, put them shits together, and you'll see this shit. You'll see it. Like, all you gotta do is put these shits together in a way where people can interpret the timelines in less than 30 minutes, right? Because this is a timeline of years of shit that he's done, years of things that he said, all these events this is why YouTube content creation is so important, right? Because y'all see this timeline of shit happening. Put this shit in the right timeline. Like, you gonna know what happened when, what happened after that, why this person reacted this way. And seeing that right there and hearing Kendrick, that tells a whole completely different story. And now it kind of ties into why they was like, Blood ain't trying to sign him. That's probably why. So when you see these things, man, you start to look at Game a little bit more strange. Like, really, dog? And this is what I was talking about the Game having this reputation of being this guy who lies. Once you have that reputation, nobody's gonna look at you the same, even when you telling the truth, because everybody's gonna look at you sideways. Shout out to Andy. Say, if your parents own a strip club, how impoverished can you really be? I think that's why Max said his Compton is not their Compton. And which gang did he bang? He was switching up. And this is why people have a problem. It's the origin stories. They always change, bruh. And people don't like that, man. When you're in a profession, which is hip hop, where you rap by telling your story, there's people that want to hear that story and they want to relate to your shit, assuming that it's true. So when it's not, and you got all these different versions of it, how can you connect with anybody? That's the difference between you and like a Kendrick Lamar, bruh. Like, people want to connect with your music. They want to hear your story. But it's like, damn, now you got people saying you was dancing. Like, come on, man. He said G-string. Just saying G-string alone. It's crazy. Listen, man. There's no amount of changing you could do after the G-string, bro. I'm sorry. Once you get caught in the G-string, hang it up, brother. Hang it up, man. It's just a good thing he wasn't doing this around social media era, because I'm sure that shit would have went crazy. I'm telling y'all, you can't come back from the G-string, bro. Imagine they were running to the spot with an AK. Everybody get on the motherfucking floor. But he got a G-string on. How y'all reacting then? I don't give a fuck. That nigga let off a whole clip. Everybody get in the motherfucking floor. But it's a G-string. Nigga, they like, nigga, you got on a G-string, nigga. What the fuck? You over here with this AK. Nigga, put that gun down. Go put on some clothes.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong with you? Matter of fact, I'll tell you this, brother. You could tie us up over here, tie up the bank teller. We all gonna wait for you. Come back with the proper attire, and then you could rob us. Like, what the fuck? Come back with the proper attire. Show us that much respect, man. Like, what the fuck? Come back and rob us with the proper attire, nigga. You over here with a G-string. Everybody get on the fucking floor. What the hell, man? Oh my gosh, bro.
Ready. This big already said K-Dot from 2009 spoke into the future to tell the Game you a liar.
We hit the lab with Game and a few other names like Juice and Young Your Boy. Did the cypher freestyle and everybody's like, wow. These top dog niggas about to make noise. Shortly after Game took us on tour. I love him for that. But right after that, we didn't see him no more.
Let me find out K-Dot a time traveler. I'm hella weak.
So 2 weeks ago, I finally run into the nigga I gave my mixtape to. That said he was partners with Game. Partners with Game. Partners with Game. Partners with Game. The nigga finally told me what he said. He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't.
See, this is shit. This the shit. He said he didn't like it. He ain't like it. And you know what? That's okay, right? If somebody plays something for you and you don't like it, you should be very, very honest and say you don't like it. Don't say you like some shit that you don't like. But the problem is when you go and you get on the radio and you say, I could have signed him. I knew he was this. I knew he had that. I told Top, let me get Kendrick because I knew what it was. How do you say that? Did you forget? You forgot about the tape? Like, man, come on, man. This is why, bro.
Didn't like it. He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it.
Game is odd. That's an odd guy. Like, bro, you odd. You that old head that's odd as hell. I promise to never grow up to be like that. I don't want to be odd. I mean, odd is sometimes cool, kinda, but not that kind of odd. I don't want to be weird odd. You a weirdo. People around TDE say Game never wanted to sign him. 2T says it. Others back it up. And suddenly everybody gets quiet. And then the Game says this in the interview.
Yeah, so
that shit is cool.
Because you went viral for saying you wanted to sign Dot. And then this is where we start arguing.
Yeah.
And then 2T's commented under this. So we need to clarify. He said you never tried to sign Dot blood verbatim. You know what I'm saying? So let's clarify
Here go the thing, bro. But as far as like TDE, nigga, ask Top Dog, bro, what it is with me and what it was with me and what it is with me today. You gotta ask Kendrick. Like, let these niggas talk. Here's the thing. How the fuck can a nigga tell me what I wanted to do? If I tell you right now, I wanted to sign Kendrick, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I didn't want to do?
I mean, to be fair, lying only works until someone else remembers the truth.
He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like it.
This interview could have...
Everybody get on the motherfucking floor.
What the hell is even that?
Cell phones, wallets in the corner right now. Everybody get on the motherfucking floor. Sorry, is that a G-string? Oh, sir, the beach is that way.
The Game keeps saying Kendrick isn't competition. Kendrick Lamar is not competition. How?
You still the best rapper from Compton?
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton.
Out the cap.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game.
Out the cap.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, that's it.
So if he's not competition, why does every single Kendrick Lamar milestone triggers you? The Grammys, the response, the pop out concert, Control. You're absent but loud online. So it obviously bothers you and you're obviously not the guy that everybody goes to. You have main character syndrome. And then during the whole West Coast unity, because let's be fair, that's what it was. During the Kendrick versus Drake battle, it started to become a West Coast unity. During that West Coast unity, the Game suddenly starts defending Drake.
If you look at the order, the person that you would say didn't belong there, but you would probably, like, when Game was upset, right? He was upset because he was supposed to be there in his head, right?
Play LA all around the Super Bowl, and I don't get the call. So
how did you feel?
I was hurt by that.
But who would you be upset is there in place of you? Who came after you that was there? He never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick.
Yeah.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay stub, but I'm a sucker looking at you from the breakdown.
So it's like Snoop is an icon, Dre is an icon, M is an icon, but M is not from LA. 50 is not from LA, and I'm not taking away from the fact that they were on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so he ain't even mentioned Kendrick, huh? Hey, man. Ain't looking up for you, Game. Like, this is all you, brother. Ain't nobody making this shit up.
You see him in support of the Drake stuff.
If you want to say, oh, Game picked this side and picked that side, Game picked Game side. And Drake, that's my mother brother.
Bro, you're an op now. You literally aligned yourself with the op. You are a op. You think the West Coast gonna root for you? You think the West Coast gonna root for you now? Or are we looking at you like you just an op? You a snake ass motherfucker. You don't defend Drake during a West Coast moment unless you are intentionally positioning yourself against Kendrick. That shit was not accidental. That's bitterness as fuck. So let's talk about Dr. Dre again, because that's the for real root of the whole entire problem here. The Game has daddy issue and he feels like Dr. Dre is his father. The Super Bowl.
Yo.
You're not my dad!
This is not what I Oh my gosh, bro. Feeling like Dr. Dre is his father is crazy. Wow.
Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, no Game. And Game says he doesn't care. He made sure to let the whole world know that he does not care, which basically implies that he does indeed care. Bruh, you care, shut up. He was crying online about it. Then later on, he actually says he does care, like years later. Then he says Dr. Dre didn't do enough for him. He says Kanye did more.
Crazy that Ye did more for me in the last 2 weeks than Dre did for me my whole career.
Whoop-de-doo.
That's a crazy ass statement. I'm not even gonna lie. They say more than Dre did for him in his whole career. Like, nigga, without Dre, who the are you? Without Dre, who are you, bro? Let's take it further. Without Dre, who are you? Without 50, who are you? Like, without these guys, who are you? That's crazy.
He wants somebody to take care of him, then pretends he didn't need it. He legit has daddy issues. Bruh, how do you want independence but keep auditioning for a new daddy?
Yo, I do remember that. Pink said, remember when him and his big brother FaZe fell out? FaZe claimed Game's backstory was actually his. I do remember him saying that. So it's so much shit, so much backstory to this shit. If you was really paying attention during the G-Unit beef and all that other shit, like you know.
Y'all remember when Ye bought him 2 chrome Maybachs recently? And the Game was out here flexing them like he earned them.
You know, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you too, man, about Kanye, because that nigga gave you them 2 Maybachs already.
Yeah. I just looked at it when I left, man. Them motherfuckers is beautiful.
Man, that is crazy, bro.
Whole rollout powered by another man's wallet, just like a side chick. He was happy. He was like, man, look what I got. Then the moment he fell out with Ye, he starts crying like a bitter, ungrateful ex, talking about something I never asked for him. Yeah, all right. Then he says Ye can come take them back. He was like, come get them back. It doesn't even matter, bro. You was literally dick riding. You were clout chasing and damn near shaking your ass for Ye the entire time. You even rocked the swastika era for Ye with no hesitation. But once they act brand new, once the friendship goes left, that's what he likes to do. That's his pattern. He wants the help. He flexes the gifts. He burns the bridge, rewrite history, and then he plays victim. It's the same every fucking time. The Game backpedals so much, and he wonder why he's still level 1. He think he's fully leveled, but he's on easy mode. He doesn't do anything. Flexing another man's gifts is nasty work.
Red rose, white silk. Nobody, no casket, just blood smell.
All right, let's pause right here, because this is where the pattern gets impossible to ignore. I mean, obviously, the Game, you are not beefing with people, man. You're just begging to be picked. You are Super Saiyan God mode pick me. You're just a fucking pick me. Every move you make screams notice me. You don't move like a legend, bruh. You move like a backup option, mad that the starter never got injured. You were just benched the whole time. You orbit whoever has the crown at the moment. If they validate you, you glaze.
Glaze you, net.
And if they don't do it, you crash out and rewrite the story. You don't stand on your work. You stand next to someone else's. And that's what it seems like. It seems like you need to stand next to somebody to make you feel better about yourself. You're not letting your catalog speak. You actually keep interrupting it with tantrums. And how the fuck you keep saying you don't care? You done explained yourself for 20 minutes straight. You gotta understand that real confidence is quiet. Yours is loud, defensive, and you constantly seek approval from men who already moved on. You don't want the throne, you want permission. You don't want respect, you want reassurance. And we ain't here to reassure you, bruh. Like, come on, half of us got kids, and a lot of us ain't your significant other. I don't know, like, that's their job. You don't want the peace either. You want attention dressed up as conflict. And at this point, this isn't rivalry. This is emotional dependence. And
they said without Dre, he'd be the #1 male dancer in Compton. Put some respect on it. So everybody get the fuck on the floor now. Everybody get down on the floor now. Put everything in the bag right now, sir. Is that a G-string, sir? Come on. Oh my gosh, that shit gonna have me laughing for the next 2 days. Pink said, happy red rose, white ceilings, and a happy new year. Maybe he fighting something. I don't know what it is. He fights something.
Till you stop trying to be picked, you're gonna keep sabotaging the only thing that ever gave you power, and that's your pen.
It was the LA team. I just felt like Game should have been there, and I wasn't. And yeah, that shit
definitely did hurt my feelings, so I just took the shit out on M. I don't think Jay-Z would have had a problem if Dre would have said, we bringing Game on the Super Bowl. So yeah, it hurt.
Bro, why this? Yeah, what have you done? Listen, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Maybe y'all correct me. Y'all let me know. But to me, honestly, when I hear the game talking about I should be there, I should have been there, I should have been. Bro, what have you done? Like, really, what have you done on your own? What have you done? Bro, 50 was on that stage, Dre, Snoop, Kendrick, Eminem. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, to just automatically place yourself in the middle of that just because, for whatever reason, you feel like you are the West. You could be a representative for the West. You could be one of the biggest representatives for the West at the moment. That does not make you a legend. It doesn't make you surpass everybody else and be on their status. Why do you deserve to be on that big stage? Why? Like, that's shit that's crazy, man. This is like what we talked about with the Wale thing, but on a completely crazier level, bro. Shit is insane.
I expect me to be so angry about the Super Bowl. I don't give a f about that.
How'd you feel?
I was hurt. Dre should have called and said, why? I would understand that.
Was there anybody that you felt like you left on stage, or you was good with it? No, I was good. It was.
Damn. Oh my gosh, that one right there had to hurt.
You're not my dad.
Shit. Hello from the other side, ass nigga. Golly.
Ass.
Must have cried 1,000 times, ass nigga. Golly.
Oh my God.
Sheesh. Let me go back to Dr. Dre saying, because that's
Super Bowl,
crazy.
I don't give a f about that.
How'd you feel?
I was hurt by that. Dre should have called and said, why? I would understand that.
Was there anybody that you felt like you left on stage, or you was good with it? No, I was good. It was perfect.
That's it.
I know he said it was perfect. Translation. I don't care. No. Come on, man. And Nori know what the f he was doing with that question, man. No, Nori, you ain't slick. And you know what the f you was doing with that question. Good question. We like that kind of shit around here. Those are the kind of questions we like around here.
It's fun to do bad things.
I fucks with it. Elite Shadow said he didn't have to call you to say nothing. Like, he acting like, yo, like he deserves some type of phone call. Like, you being left out is some super big shocker. Like, bro, you took yourself out of that situation. A very good situation. That G-Unit situation was a good one for you. You took yourself out of that shit. You fucked up all these relationships, but now you want people to compromise for you just to bring you into a situation and help you out. Like, what? Shit crazy. Exactly. Hilarious Aquarius said, remember, Kanye did more for you. That part. That part. But even with Kanye, you fell out. So this pattern is like very familiar.
Dre moved on. Get over it. You're like a bitter ex or even a side chick. Get over it. He don't want you no more. Stop calling him. It's weird. I know Dr. Dre like, damn, this motherfucker annoying. And honestly, let's be fair. Kendrick replaced him. And instead of accepting that, the game spirals, and he's been spiraling. He starts claiming things like, I was offered half of TDE.
Pink said no is a complete sentence. JC on. No, I'm good. We was good. Everybody that was on stage was supposed to be there. That's it.
There's no paperwork, no witnesses, no timeline, just vibes and ego, just a fantasy. He even did that shit with Tupac. He posted some pictures claiming closeness with him. But that motherfucker lying. Bruh. He gets caught in lies.
Is it true that Michael Jackson tried to end the beef with you in 50?
Yeah, man, that was a weird story that don't even sound like it's true, man.
So how does Mike call you?
Mike called me and he was like, he's like, you know what I want to tell you? And I was like, what? And he was like, that's how we do. That's how we do magic. It's magical. It's magical. And he said it's magical about 30 times. And I was like, okay, it's magical. But then he said, and then you know what you guys did? You followed it up. You came with that how we do. And now it's a whole magic show. You guys are so magical together. He was like, I don't understand why you guys are at odds or beefing. He was like, I got an idea. We should We should fix the beef on my album.
It's always proximity by association with this guy and always adjacent to greatness. It's never central, and that eats him. It eats at him. It for real, it bothers him. Still saying nobody on the West Coast can touch me. Still saying all this while Kendrick doesn't say one word. He's trying to get Kendrick's attention. He had the audacity to say that he was better than Ice Cube
in this town.
Damn, Game, I mean, the OG, man, there's some OGs, some heavyweights. I mean, Cube, Snoop.
I love Cube, but Cube can't out-rap me. I love Cube. And by the way, the reason that Cube can't out-rap me is because I used Cube's legacy to help me sharpen. Right. I used Snoop's legacy to help me sharpen myself. I used Dr. Dre, NWA. So it's like, those guys came before me.
Stop it. We don't want to hear that shit. You not better than 40. The fuck is he talking about? And with Kendrick being silent, that's the loudest thing in this entire situation, and it's funny as hell. But the game needs constant validation from his fans, from interviews, from Dr. Dre. He needs it from Dr. Dre. He wants it from his daddy. And every time he doesn't get it, someone else becomes the villain, whether it's 50, Eminem, Jay-Z, and now it's Kendrick Lamar. But here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. K-Dot didn't take anything from the game. Kendrick became what the game thought he already was. Disciplined, respected, trusted, chosen, same city, same Dr. Dre cosign, different outcome. And that's why the hate feels personal, because it is. It's really not hatred, it's resentment at this point. Unresolved, untreated resentment. And it's aging badly. And until that changes, it's going to be the same cycle. It's going to be the same interviews and contradictions. You know, the same red rose and white ceilings.
Red rose, white ceilings. I'm in that red rose, white ceiling.
Again and again and again, man.
Said my favorite type of liar is the one who volunteers to lie. Like, why are you lying when I didn't even ask you getting a head start? Yeah, when they just be offering all these additional details. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, this nigga game different, man. Say if lying was an Olympic sport, this nigga would win gold. I definitely believe that.
I be in a red rose, white.
Spotify gotta be tired at this point. Lyrics just loud, empty, and expired. And let me be very clear. The game can rap. He has bars. He can rhyme. He could deliver a verse. He could stay on beat. He's not really trash. The dude actually could spit. And that's not the argument. The problem is what the fuck is he saying? What is he saying in his verses? Because once you strip away the aggressive delivery, the name drops, the Compton flexing, the gun talk, the I'm really him energy, you realize something real quick. You don't learn anything from the game. And that's why his music ages flat. His whole identity contradicts what his name is. You don't give the game. So how is your name the game when you don't give it? You're a fraud. Your name is an illusion. Your name is misleading. It's clickbait. You got a clickbait ass name, a pick-me name, because you don't give no game out. You see, lyricists don't just rap well. They teach you something. Jay-Z raps about the streets, but he teaches you exit strategies. He teaches you how to move smart, how to make your bread, how to clean it, how to elevate it, and eventually how to leave the shit alone. Jay-Z isn't glorifying the corner forever. He's showing you the arc. Same with E40. E40 raps street shit. He's a street novelist. He's a storyteller, but he teaches. When the fuck have you guys quoted the game for wisdom? You do not play the game for perspective. You don't revisit his albums for life lessons. You just hear aggression and bitterness. He's upset as fuck, crying about Dr. Dre every album, and then you move on. And that's the cruel irony here. He wants to be mentioned with Jay. He wants to be aligned with M. He wants to be the face of Compton, not Kendrick. However, they're teaching and he's flexing.
Y'all in the chat listening game accomplishments? What's let's see. Let me see what y'all got in here. What y'all said? Y'all said he helped write the Bible. Game say he parted the Red Sea. Game helped start Death Row. Game wrote most of the Chronic. Game created Kendrick. Well, God created him, but Game helped.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped. I was a part of your journey.
Game discovered hip hop. That's why it got Game. Low key, y'all didn't hear it from me. Game created breakdancing. He turned water into wine just by blinking. Game lit the burning bush. Game sold his channel.
What the hell?
Oh gosh, bro. Game into depression. Game opened the first McDonald's. Yo.
Somebody,
He needs some milk.
Yo, I hate y'all, man. Y'all get on my nerves, man. I can't stand y'all. I said the game was twerking way before the term became popular. Game parted the Red Sea. Game built the Hoover Dam. I heard Game was the first man on the moon. I believe the channel won. Pay the rest. Goes Pink, get out of here. I believe the channel will pay the real fellas that severance. You gotta be part of the Discord. That's an insider. You know? Oh my gosh, yo. Game plan the moon landing.
The game's music teaches nothing. It teaches jack shit. Except to how to stay stuck somewhere. The only thing he teaches you is what not to do. You don't want to do that. Shock value ass rapper with a memory leak. He don't even drop albums anymore. He drops apologies later. I'm telling you, he's like J. Cole.
I had some fake morals.
There's like a certain group of people I can't stand. It's the Game, J. Cole, and Mid Cudi. They all do the same shit. Just performative as fuck. They backtrack, backpedal. They can't stand on shit. And when they do stand on shit, they lie. Well, I'll say it's the Game. The Game more so lies. Everybody else acts in denial. So yeah, the Game can rap, but rap just isn't enough, man. It's not. I don't care what y'all talking about. At this point, he doesn't evolve. He just rebrands the same tantrum. I mean, yeah, sure, the bars hit hard, but the message hits absolutely nowhere. That's why his talent gets held flat. That's why his bars don't elevate his legacy. And that's why no matter how loud he yells best rapper from Compton, the conversation keeps moving without him, and it's gonna continue to move without him. And that's just that. Fuck out of here. He raps like Dr. Dre still haven't texted him back, and I'm sure he hasn't.
Man, I just ran into this random rapper. He gonna do a freestyle.
I'm in a red rose, white silk.
2 weeks ago, I finally run into the nigga I gave my mixtape to and said he was partners with Game. Partners with Game. Partners with Game.
Shout out to Deleted, man. That was hilarious. That was. They said Game created YouTube, low key. Game helped Harriet Tubman. Game showed us that violence is never the answer. Game created the first hip hop beef. Game was the first exotic dancer. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all done, man. The Game told Rolls Royce to add the white ceilings to red cars. Elite Shadow said, you think that the reason the Game didn't like the tape was that because there wasn't enough red rose white ceiling? I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all, man. Y'all get on my nerves. This is why Twitch is the best, because I feel like the people that come on the Twitch, I feel like y'all extra feel we there, right? We all driving this car together, right? Even though I don't drive, I'm in. I just let whoever's driving. I don't know who's driving, but yeah.
I want to do it because it's fun. It's fun to do bad things.
Yeah, that part. I feel like y'all down for the ride, right? Y'all in here. We locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Look at, here we go. Zoe driving all the time. I keep telling y'all I'm not driving, and y'all keep telling me I'm driving. How I'ma drive and stream? I can't do that. Stop snitching, stop lying, Zoe. Yo, I'm streaming. I can't drive. I can't drive and stream. Come on, man. See, hey. All right. Now everybody gonna say I'm driving, huh? The mic is the wheel. See, it be your own people, man. I swear, it be your own people, man. I was just giving y'all praise, giving y'all props. And look how quick y'all turn on me. We can't drive in chat. Who said? Y'all can't drive in chat? Really? Zoe drive and listen to Thugger on. Fucking hate y'all. Can't stand y'all, man. What the hell? Hate y'all, man. I get on my nerves.
It's fun to do bad things.
Take off the short nail, take off the dope, take off the bacon bag.